it'll make it fray. Well, you can do that with the whole thing, because if you're trying to do what you're doing,
yeah,
you see how long that takes?
Yeah, it's taking a while to do it this way.
So I don't do it like that. I drag it.
I like how he waits for other people to come by before he shows me this.
I know. I mean, you know, now after you get used to doing it, you can do it really quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Taking my fingers off.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
While we were able to get smoke and sparks earlier, cannot guarantee that this will work every single time. For some reason, the more people that are here, the less it's what's called a friction, fire by friction. It's really hard to practice with that at the beginning. Some people call it fire by frustration, but we're going to give it a whirl. And like I said before, this isn't guaranteed to work all the time, and also not guaranteed to not get yelled at for making a lot of smoke. Maybe kind of loud right at the beginning. Oh, we don't got smoke yet. Just wait. We may have the coal. What you're looking for is a continuous plume. That's not as continuous as I'd like. This is still smoking, which is good. Normally you'd want a continuous plume of smoke that's a little bit more developed. I'm gonna do it again, just to show you what I'm talking about. I can't do it again. Maybe, we'll see. I kind of burnt through the piece of wood here. All right, now, this is the coal. I'm probably not going to blow this into a fire just because of regulations around here. We'll see, maybe.
I will not tell.
Now, observe real carefully the redness. Fire needs oxygen, but you don't want to blow it out, so you got to blow it gently. It's real fun to do this when you're out of breath and there's smoke in your face, too. Very good. And that's fire by friction. What is this? What is that? What is that? What is that? Cotton. There we go. Charred cotton, which of course is a plant-based fiber. Still plant-based. All cellulose. Good stuff. But right now, this is flint and steel. Some people say put the char cloth on top. Some people say put it on the bottom. Whichever way the sparks are going, put it there. All right, see that? Come over here, young man. Blow on that real quick. Okay, and now we're gonna stop. Now, what is that? What is he doing when he's blowing on that? He's putting in oxygen. Now we got something to carry that to. Now, I could blow on this. You can even go like this a lot. You can see it getting redder and redder until it's going to burn my thumb. Yep, there it is. Burn my thumb. And of course, we blow that up into a fire. I'm not going to go that far right now just to save it because we're going to run out of time. The next thing we're going to be doing is now you guys are going to try and make a fire using the most modern version of spark-based fire making, which is a ferrocium rod, not flint and steel. Does that look like a piece of flint to you?
No.
Does that look like a rock? No, no, this is man-made. You guys are going to try this. Now, I've got a big version of this so you guys can start working the big stuff. They make it all the way down to these tiny pieces that you can put on your keychain too. Same deal, same setup. But this is going to be easier for you guys to learn it. Now, what happens is people try and light this on fire and they put it all out while they're trying to light it on fire. You have to do this like you start a lawnmower so that this stays there, but this goes back. That way you're not, putting this out. So you got to pull this back just like that. Hold this at an angle. Go ahead and you try it first. All right, so I'm going to help you with it. First, you got to put it on the shiny stuff at an angle, just like that. Now, pull back, just like that. All right, now, try and light from up there. Get it at an angle. There you go. Pull hard. There you go. Now, you're trying to light it from up there, which can work, but now she's getting smart. Move all the way into it. Get all up in its face. Right up in there, way in there. No, wait. Closer. There we go. There, and you lit a fire.
Good job.
Spark-based fire making. Woo! What did we take out?
Oxygen.
No more oxygen. Now it's your turn. And believe it or not, you might even be able to reuse this. We'll give you a little bit of a challenge. You'll try and reuse this. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and give it a try. I remember you from last time. Yeah, you better get, if he doesn't get this on the first try, you're going to have to do 5 push-ups. How about that? All right? All right. Good job. An area to which to light. That stuff really gets it going.
And here's the most important thing about friction fire for me is there's 3 parts that you have to understand. First off, there's the materials. Okay, what materials constitute the best kit? The next one is your ability to carve out the kit, and the last one is actually the muscle memory or the motor skills to carve out the kit. So whenever we teach bow drill, we start with the end first, and so if you go out there and find all the kit and everything, you take your time to build the kit. There's so many variables there. So I'll give you a perfectly made kit, teach you the mechanics. You'll bang out your bow drill. Once you got that down, and now you can always make that no matter what. If you have a good one, the next one is like, all right, now I'll give you the perfect materials, but you're going to carve out yourself. And then you bang out your bow drill. The last part is you going out to the field and actually finding the proper materials and then going out there. So by that time, when you find the proper materials, because it's a lot harder, than finding dried stuff that you bought at the hardware store. But you have that confidence, you know it's possible, you can work
You can
your way
buy it
through
at the hardware store?
Yeah, cedar.
Never done that.
So cedar boards. You gotta think smart, Joe.
Got my own woodchucker.
That's right. So go out there and have practice. Go to the hardware store. Get a piece of cedar board, split it, use the spindle out of the same cedar, use the board out of the same cedar. And then the hardest thing he's gonna do is get his mechanics down in his correct position. You need to go out to a bow drill video on YouTube. I'm like, dude, there's like 1,000 bow drill videos on YouTube. I don't want to do a bow drill video. He's like, no, there's not a bow drill video with you. It's like, okay. So go out in the backyard, knock out the bow drill, get that done all season. First shot I got, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm awesome. I'm a true woodsman. So then I go out there, grab the camera, and I'm starting to do the next bow drill. The camera turns off, the battery dies. I'm like, crap. Go in there, start doing, recharge it, get the cord, plug it back in, into the tape. This is an old video I had tape. I'm like, oh man, get a new tape, doing it, the bow breaks. I'm like, crap, the string breaks. I'm like, crap, restring the bow breaks. All right, so they go in there, and by that time, I'm burning through the board. You got to do a new hole in the board, and then drop of sweat goes into the board, and it dies. It takes me 9 attempts, right? I finally get it, and I get that ember, and I'm so tired and so fatigued, I'm so sweaty, there's more moisture around, and I couldn't blow it in a flame. Like, oh my god!
Yeah, you never want to have to do this out.
So,
do it for fun.
but the fun thing was, we actually put that video up on YouTube, because I want to illustrate it's not an easy task. You don't just, any guy who tells you, I'm going to take you out in the woods in a day and a half, you're going to be a bow drill master, they're lying to you, and they're just going to steal your money, all right? Go out there, learn the skills, and plus it's fun. Once you do this, I mean, is it kind of gimmicky? Yeah, because I'm going to carry a lighter into the field, or a barrel.
There's a lot of subtleties to it.
There is a lot of subtleties. I mean, there's a lot of fine motor skills that are very difficult. Try this.
Oh yeah, I'll go out there alone. And, you know, no
Also,
problem.
Joe's also been doing this for 12 hours already. So
Is that whole lack of muscle?
he's a little
His
fatigued.
muscle memory should be dialed in.
Right, exactly. Who'd have thought? I'm glad you got this all on video, by the way, too.
There's his tire, he's not doing full strokes.
That's where I get the tag team.
There's the noise. There's the noise.
Who wants to help Joe out? Who wants to help Joe out? Get it? There you go. Get out there.
I don't think it was cold yet to begin with. No. And this is where you get to put Adam on the spot now. Have Adam do it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All these misery whips and logging. All right, we're through.
Joe, start touching it. And right now, guys,
That's
let her breathe.
This is that continuous plume of smoke that we wanted.
So what are you doing right now, Adam?
We're
Right
letting
now,
the coal kind of
like
move
grow.
through
Right,
all
yeah.
the other stuff. All the other material is really hot. Gotta have heat to make a fire.
That's
No, that's because they don't have time.
That's because they
That's
fake
the
it.
editing part.
There we go.
There you go.
Sweet.
If you ever watch any of those shows, most stuff on YouTube, you'll see a cut. Unless you see no cut, they didn't really do it.
Nice. Oh, sweet.
The more smoke Joe sees, the harder and harder he can blow.
Sweet.
Wait.
But you actually get different colors of the coal. Oh, this still some coal there. This is burnt. This will be a good example. See how black that is right there? You want your dust to look very fuzzy, very dark. If it starts to get like, see how that's a tube. If you get tubes like that, it's not going to be as good.
Fuzz that up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some more spark-based stuff.
But the more surface area it is, the easier it is to combust. So we're looking for 4 things when we have fire. Now some people say you just need heat, oxygen, and fuel. Well, you do need heat, but you need an initial sort to start the chemical chain reaction. So, we have heat, you have oxygen, we need to get that spark to build everything, and then we have our fuel wood. The more surface area something has, the more combustible it's going to be. Because the surface area per its weight. So when you're looking at your dust,
You know Karen's here, right?
when you're looking at your dust, you need to make sure you have nice, dark, rich dust. It's nice and fuzzy. If it looks very like a tube, I don't know, do you see any tube pieces right here, Joe?
Huh?
Any very tubular sections?
Yeah, there's somewhere there.
All right, you see this right here?
See how that's kind of like hairy? Doesn't look like powder. Not so much.
Yeah, we want it to be very fine powder.